Hey, what's up, Roxsars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with the review for Power Season 3, Episode 5. So, you know what day it is. It's Sunday, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. And since it is Sunday, we're going to get through this devotional real fast. Like, you with me? I love to praise Him. Oh, yes, it does. I love to praise His name. I love to praise Him. Oh, yes, it does. I love to praise His name. I love to praise Him. I love to praise His name. Oh, I love to praise. I said, I love to praise. Oh, I love to praise His holy name. Hallelujah. Yes, you guys, for those of you guys who just new with me, y'all didn't know that on Sundays, when I do take the time to do a video on Sunday, we got to give praise to the Almighty Father. If y'all don't believe, just be patient with us. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, you guys, it's Sunday. I watched Power early. I was like, I could have did this with, before I went on vacation, but it's all good. Water under the bridge now. But yeah, I watched the show, and child, was it a doozy. If you ain't seen the show yet, don't watch this. This is definitely going to be a spoiler. But if you have, or if you don't care, let's get to the review, shall we? Alright, you guys, I don't normally do this with Power, but I'm going to change the order of the way the show was so it'll make more sense. I don't feel like hopping back and forth, and really it was just two main storylines going on. So that's how we going to do it today, okay? I know I change it up every week. Okay, first of all, Ghost. He and Angie, they having sex as usual. At least it's a little bit more sensual this time. But Angie, she can't get her head right. She not in the game. Ghost is like, baby, what's wrong? It's going to be okay. She's just like, it's just all these obstacles in between us. I just feel like it ain't going to work out. He said, it's going to work out. Trust me. Angie gets a call from the office. She's got to go. Now, the problem at the office is Lobos and the fact that Ruiz has resurfaced. Lobos is pissed about it. Okay, the big boss Fitz. He's telling Lobos is telling Big Boss that you gonna have to kill this nigga. When Ruiz comes to the federal building, you need to kill him. He's like, no, I can't kill him. He can't die on my watch. We gotta come up with something else. Lobos was like, look, you figure it out, because if I don't kill you, I'm gonna kill your damn daughter. So whatever way you want it to happen, okay, you understand that? Big Boss understands. When Angie gets to the office, everything is running to a head, okay? She sees obsessed ex, and she was just like, you need to leave this whole thing alone. Why isn't Lobos being in jail good enough? He was like, why is that good enough for you? I remember when you was one of the good guys. They trying to out-guilt each other. They got this tete-a-tete going, but when they sit down with the committee, everybody is trying to work for the good, which is to put Lobos away. So Angie is talking to the big boss and saying how, we're going to get Lobos, we're going to get Ruiz to, put him down and shut the whole case up. Crazy obsessed ex was just like, no, we ain't got to stop with Lobos. Okay, let's put the squeeze on him and make him give up the entire network. Put everybody up under the damn jail. Okay, well, Big Boss Fitz and Angie, they stressed about this for their own separate reasons. They can't allow that to happen. Right now, the crazy obsessed ex has everybody by the balls. So they get Ruiz down to the federal building, okay? Just so happens that Ghost's lawyer, he is in the building handling some business, and all of a sudden he sees he's getting shuffled off somewhere. He's asking around, what's going on? And one of the guards says, oh, they got some high profile, somebody coming in. We gotta, gotta clear out. But when he gets on the elevator, he pays the guy to kind of hold the elevator so he can see who comes in, and who should walk in but Ruiz, okay? Not only is it Ruiz, but Angie is with him. Mr. Lawyer Man ain't excited to hear that, all right? So he goes back and he tells Ghost, hey, I thought you said that you got rid of Ruiz. Ghost said, I did. And he was like, so why is he at the federal building? And Ghost was just like, damn, did he get arrested? And he was like, no. This ain't no arrest. This is on some old federal witness kind of thing. And Ghost is looking shocked. He said, did your girl tell you? Ghost is like, no, she sure did not. He was like, well, your girl was with him. So I'm not really sure if you sure that this girl has your back. Ain't looking like she do to me. But in the meantime, Angie and the crazy obsessed ex and the other committee member that's extra dedicated, and the big boss, they having a meeting with Ruiz and his lawyer. They kind of changed the shit up. Okay, we want you to give Lobos and the rest of the damn network. Ruiz was just like, wait a minute, no. I came here to just talk to you guys about Lobos, that's it. Oh no, you're gonna have to give up something else other than that. His lawyer is just like, this is some bullshit. Like, you march him in here, everybody is able to see him come in here, then you guys get in here and change the terms of the agreement. Now you guys trying to, extort my damn client. Let me talk to him. So now Ruiz is mad. He talks to the crazy obsessed ex, and he was just like, I thought you said that all I had to do was give up Lobos. Okay, you trying to change this shit up? I'm not doing that. I'm about to take my little information and walking the hell up out of here. Crazy obsessed ex was just like, oh no, you're not. Okay, because we have you on tape. I know that you ordered the killing of Nomar. He was a federal informant, and the fact that you had him killed and that you hired Tommy to do the hit, we can give you the death penalty. So you're not gonna walk out of here. So Ruiz, he thinks about it real quick, and he's like, all right, what do you want? It looks like crazy obsessed ex has gotten Ruiz to break. I want the chain of command. That means that I need you to give me who the name of Ghost is. If you can correctly identify Ghost, then you will walk out of here a free man. You'll never be bothered by me again. So, shit is heavy on Ghost heart, okay? He's at the club, and Angie finally realizes that it's about to get real bad. So she goes down to the club, and she was just like, Jamie, remember when I told you that I would tell you if you needed to get some lawyer help? Well, now's the time to hire a damn lawyer. He was like, oh, you mean because of Ruiz resurfacing? When were you going to tell me that? She was just like, how do you know about Ruiz? He was just like, I don't know from you. And that's the damn problem. How you got all this shit going on, you're not telling me? She's so shocked that he got all these inside connections everywhere. He was like, listen, Angie, I'm trying to be a better man for you. Now, I don't want to do it, but if you force me, I will take care of this shit myself. And trust me, it ain't going to be good if I take care of it. So you might want to do something about this. Angie was just like, I gotta go. Because he walked up on her real close, and she was just like, hey, bro, you a little too close. She goes back to the office. She gets Ruiz in the room by himself. And to make a long story short, she tells him, listen, all you got to do is snitch on Lobos. You ain't got to give up the whole network. He's like, what's going on? Crazy obsessed ex comes in here and tells me that I got to give up everything. And now you coming in here and just telling me I just give up Lobos. And she was like, you still a soldado, right? You go by the soldado rules. Once a brother, always a brother. Ghost has protected you. He helped you, right? That's the reason why you still here today. He looking at her like, what's going on here? She was just like, yeah, I mean, you don't need to snitch on Ghost, because Ghost helped you and your 14-year-old daughter that was being fucked by this grown-ass man. No jury will put you away for that. So she's giving him all these ideas, but she's basically like, don't say nothing about Ghost, and I'm just personally letting you know that ain't what you want. Now he's just looking like, ain't this about a bitch? So it's the day of reckoning. He's supposed to give up everything. He sits down with the big boss Fitz, crazy obsessed ex, extra dedicated committee member, Angie, his lawyer, and they're like, okay, so what you got? He's just like, yeah, it was Lobos. I could identify Lobos. And they was like, okay, well, we know about Lobos. Who's the in-between between Lobos and the streets? Oh, that's easy. That's Ghost. All we know is Ghost. But what's his real name? Oh, he looks over at, crazy obsessed ex, and then he look over at Angie, and then he looks at Big Boss Fitz, and he tells him, like, I don't know. You don't know? Yeah, but I don't know. Sorry, the name escapes me at the moment. Well, you might want to remember that we have you on tape, okay, that you killed Nomar. Nomar was a federal informant, and the fact that you killed him, that means that you could get the death penalty. Ruiz's lawyer was just like, I'm not so fast. Everybody knows that Nomar was fucking his 14-year-old daughter. No jury is going to put him away for that. Crazy obsessed ex is all over there upset. He got this look on his face like, ain't this about a bitch? And Angie look over at him kind of like an old checkmate. Like, look like it ain't gonna work for you today, bruh. So now that it looks like that Lobos is gonna be the only one to go away, Big Boss gotta come up with some shit fast. So he goes down to the jailhouse, and he tells Lobos, here, sign this paperwork. This is agreement that you are going to snitch on the Jimenez cartel. Lobos was like, motherfucker, I'm not no snitch. If you sign this paperwork, then you will be transferred back to Mexico, and then you can deal with getting free over there. Okay, but if you don't sign this paperwork, you're going to remain in federal custody, and the shit is not going to go good for you. So now Lobos, with the idea of going back to Mexico, he gets a hard on. He want to masturbate. He want to damn jack off Big Boss Fizz. He's just like, oh, this is the best news I done had in a long time. That Lobos is so damn funny to me. After he gets him to sign the paperwork, Big Boss tells Angie, you know what? He signed the paperwork. He is going to give up the deeds on the Jimenez cartel. He's being transferred probably as we speak. So, we ain't got to worry about it, okay? We caught the big fish, closing the case. So Angie is relieved. What a day at the office, right? Now, let's jump over to Tommy. Tommy's stressed out. Something ain't making sense about this whole hit, but he can't put his finger on it. Holly's like, baby, you okay? He's running the shit over in his mind, but it just ain't making no damn sense. And that's just his intuition speaking to him. Holly is only there to reinforce, no, it was Lobos. He tried to kill you. He's coming after me next because you haven't killed Ghost. But we can do it together. We can kill Ghost together. You and me, baby. We can do this. Right while she's trying to convince him, Ghost texts him, says we need to speak. And, she was like, don't answer that. Trying to tell you, we can kill Ghost. Speaking of Ghost, he's supposed to have a day with his son, okay? It's daddy visit day. Tariq is at the house. He don't feel like going. Tasha's being the more mature mother, and she's telling him, this is a good thing. Your dad wants to spend time with you. And, Tariq's just like, I don't know. Why I got to go with him? Okay, what has he done for me lately? Tasha said, listen, everybody is in a bad place right now, but your dad is trying, okay? So just try to work with your dad. He was just like, all right, I'll go with him if you want me to, but only because you want me to. Just so happened that Ghost overhears the conversation that Tasha's having with Tariq, and he, that kind of drives in the nail of guilt a little bit more. You don't do this with a nail, huh? You do like this with a nail. This is a screw. Now back to Holly and Tommy. She's trying to convince him that we just walk up to him and shoot him. Okay, just blast a nigga in the head. And Tommy was like, this is not the movies. You don't just walk up to somebody in midday and shoot him in the head. Okay, but let me handle it. Don't worry about it. We don't need your help on this one. There's a knock at the door, and who should it be but Tommy's mother? Tommy was just like, Mama, what are you doing here? She was just like, what do you mean? What am I doing here? The mortgage wasn't paid. Okay, I'm here to get my money. When she sees Holly, she was just like, who is this? And he was just like, this is my girl Holly. But don't worry about it, Mama. I'm gonna call Tasha. She gonna, work out whatever it is, and we'll take care of it. Right while he's trying to handle Mama and Holly, he gets a text message from 718, but he was just like, whatever it is, handle it right now. I can't get with you right now. Now he got his mama sizing up Holly. She purposely messes up her name. Oh no, I'm not going anywhere. I wanna sit and get to know Haley a little bit better. Holly was just like, it's Holly. Oh, Holly. Back to Ghost. He's got Tariq. He takes him the truth, gives him some tickets to the game. Tariq is just like, oh wow, is this for me? He was like, yeah, it was for you. Okay, until you got in trouble. So now you got to work for it. So you're going to work around the club. Okay, Andre comes down. James, I need to talk to you for a second. And he was just like, well, we'll talk later. This is my son. Show him the ropes. Okay, he's going to be helping around the club. I was thinking to myself like, oh, Lord. I mean, is Andre really the one that you want babysitting your damn son? They're at the bar, he's cleaning up around the bar and putting some glasses away, and him and Tariq seem to be bonding. Tariq finds out that Andre grew up on the same streets that Ghost did, and he was just like, oh, so you knew my dad? Did you know Sean? Andre said, yeah, I did. I knew him, and saw him around every now and then. And he was just like, yeah, well, he died, and my dad don't even seem to care. And Andre was just like, no, that's not true. Your dad cared very much. Okay, he was very upset when Sean was killed. So that kind of eases Tariq's mind a little bit. At least he got a little bit of something out of somebody about what the hell happened to Sean. Later on, while he's playing, in the DJ booth at the club and just spinning music and whatever, his dad walks up and, he was just like, son, why did you even go through Angie's stuff? I mean, that's not like you. You're not supposed to be snooping through people's shit. And he was just like, well, really, Dad, I was mad. I was angry. Like, you left us. I mean, what kind of father leaves his whole family and moves in with a whole new bitch on the other side of town? I was mad. What kind of father does that? Again, the screw of guilt. He was just like, what, a real man handled things better than the way I did. Okay, so I will apologize. I'm sorry. So when he says that, him and Tariq hug, and then Ghost, they hug for a few seconds, and Ghost is ready to part, and Tariq won't let him go. That's when Ghost really realizes that, damn, my son needs me. So he just holds on to him and holds on to him, and he has this look on his face like, damn, I am fucking everything up. I was like, finally this nigga see that he ruining everybody's damn life. Now back to Tommy and Holly. Okay, Holly gets a text from the Jamaicans, we're assuming. Hey, we can do that hit tonight. We just need a location. We just need an address. She doesn't answer the text right away, but right while Tommy and his mom are doing cocaine lines right in front of her, she's, declined to join in. Tasha comes. All right, she's got the checkbook. She's going to handle this mortgage situation. But she was just like, oh, what is Mama Egan doing here? Holly was just like, yeah, okay, the woman of the year over there snorting cocaine with her son. And Tasha was just like, I told you. She is a whole lot. Wait till she find out about the baby. Well, Holly was just like, wait a minute, I ain't, Ixnay on the AB Bay. I haven't told yet. Tasha was just like, you ain't told him yet. Like, really, what are you waiting on? Mama Egan is happy to see Tasha, okay? She's, oh, Tasha, so good to see you. This is her OG family. Mama's telling stories about how Ghost protected Tommy from this, that, and the other. They lived in a black neighborhood, and Tommy had it rough growing up, and Ghost was always there to protect him. When Mama is telling that story, you see Tommy's face kind of remembering, reminiscing about the times that he's had with Ghost, and kind of just realizing, like, yeah, he has always been there. He's always been there. This is the thought that you can see in his mind. And Holly sees that Tommy is thinking those same things too. So she's just like, oh, this is not good. Okay, Tasha hurries up and hustles off like, okay, I'm out. But before Tasha leaves, Holly asks her, like, where's Ghost? And kind of in passing. And she was just like, girl, at the club as usual, planning a damn party. Holly, because she's getting increasingly stressed out, seeing that Tommy is about to really waver on this whole Ghost thing. Okay, y'all was looking at my bra all this time and nobody told me. She knows that she got to make a move soon. As the day goes on, Mama won't leave. I told you she's giving all these random stories and all of that. 718 shows up and, he's telling Tommy one of their workers got hit. And Tommy was just like, oh, we can't have shit like that happening. You know who it might be about? And 718 doesn't know. But then it starts to make sense to Tommy that, no, this is probably not Lobos that's involved in this damn shooting at me the night before. That is probably the Koreans. He got this in his mind, but he ain't said it to nobody yet. So when he gets 718 to leave, he's like, Mama, you gotta go. I'm gonna take you to the train station. Mama's just like, okay. While he's about to do that, Holly texts the Jamaicans back and was just like, yeah, go on and kill him tonight. Ooh, one important part that I almost forgot. You guys, I always forget an important part. Andre, after he leaves from a day's work at Truth, he goes home. He hears his baby in the other room playing, daddy, daddy. And he was just like, I'm coming, baby. He's taking off his work clothes, hanging it up. And right when he turns around to go walk to his baby, Kanan has a little girl. Oh, yeah, look at your little girl. She's such a beautiful girl, Andre is looking like, oh, my God, please put my baby down. Please put my baby down. He was just like, yeah, you know what? Funny thing. You only had one job and you fucked that up, okay? You were supposed to kill Ghost. You turned on me and chose Ghost over me. Now, I got your baby and she real beautiful. I'm thinking to myself, like, who is home with the baby? Is the baby just there by themselves? Like, who the fuck is watching the baby? And where's the person now? We never saw that person, but I guess it didn't matter to Andre because he was just like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, please just give me my little girl. And, Kanan is walking towards the window looking like he gonna throw little girl out the window, which I'm very sure that he probably would do with no problem. Andre is just like, I'll do whatever you want. Like, I was with Ghost all day today. I was with his son all day today. We can trade off. I got connections with the son and you give me my baby back. Kanan was just like, okay, that sounds like a deal. I'm gonna give you your baby back. You stay on call. It's a nice place you got here. Boy, you ain't had shit when we was working together. And Kanan is an asshole. One Kanan sighting in the show, but very important to the change of the direction of what's about to happen. But again, getting back to Holly and Tommy. So Tommy takes his mama onto the train station. When he gets back, he was just like, baby, it makes sense now. It wasn't Lobos that tried to kill me. It was Dylan and the damn Koreans. She was just like, well, what do you mean? He was just like, yeah, now it makes sense. That's why he tried to kill me, because he was pissed about what happened. I got to call Ghost. And she was just like, no, don't call Ghost. He's like, yeah, I got to call him, and because he's probably the one that shot them for me. Well, you know what? It still don't matter. Lobos is still going to kill us. You haven't killed Ghost. Lobos is still going to kill us. No, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't handle it. I got to go. No, I don't want you to leave. Why? Why don't you want me to leave? Well, because, see, what had happened is you didn't do what you were supposed to do, so I told the Jamaicans to kill Ghost. Child, why she say that? Boy, she done pissed that damn Tommy out. He said, what did you do? She was just like, I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to protect us, okay? We a family. We're supposed to be there for each other. And he was just like, Holly, you fucking bitch. You fucking cunt. She slaps him. You supposed to be here for me. And he pushes her down. She was just like, you're not going to do nothing. You're never going to do nothing. And now that Ghost is dead, you know you're not nothing. And honey, he done slammed her up against that damn wall. It's just like he blacked out, you guys. And he had his damn hands around her neck. And he was just a choking and a choking. And she was turning redder and redder. And her face was getting all like, oh my God, I'm about to die. You guys, I feel so bad because as much as I don't like Holly, I sure didn't want her to die like that. It was such a violent scene. I mean, he choked the life out of her. She turned red like a lobster. He was red as a fucking lobster. And then she just fell out on the fucking ground. When she fell out, he was just like, oh, Holly. That's when all reality came back. What you doing down there on the floor, baby? Get up. What's going on? I'm sorry. Come on, get up. You know, he's shaking her. Yeah, Holly is dead. Now, while all this is going on, Ghost and Tyreek, they happy. They go into this basketball game, driving in the car. There's a bump at the back of his truck. Ghost was just like, damn, did you feel that? Tyreek said, yeah, I felt it. He said, hold on, stay right here. Okay, so Tyreek puts his headphones on. Ghost gets out the car, he checks his bumper, and then he looks up and he sees 3 Jamaicans get out of their car, and they all got machine guns. So this is like, you know, now I guess Ghost is realizing like, damn, this is fixing to get real ugly, real fast. I'm fixing to die. Okay, he looks back at the truck. He sees the back of his son's head with his headphones on, oblivious to anything. The one person that he was supposed to protect is about to go down like this. Not good at all. Ghost turns back around. He looks at the Jamaicans. This is all in slow motion, so you can imagine that this is probably happening real fast. Okay, they got the guns up, and next thing you know, the Jamaicans all get shot. Now this is with silencers, so you don't hear nothing. Okay, but they get shot. Ping, ping, ping. Cadillac Escalade comes rushing up, and who should it be but his personal security detail. I forgot to tell you guys that he had told personal security detail not to trail him anymore, that he didn't need them to work for him personally. He just needed them to work at the club. But child, I bet you he glad that they didn't listen. They shot the damn Jamaicans and basically saved James' life at that moment. The guy jumps out. He was like, I got it, James. Get in the car, go. James is still kind of like out to lunch, like what the fuck just happened here? And he's like, go, we got it, we'll handle it. Okay, so James, he get back in the truck. Now he's all, you know, he's all rattled and shit. He tells his son, I'm taking you home. His son was just like, what, you all mad because somebody hit you in the back? Like, why are you pissed off at me? He said, I'm taking you home. Put your seatbelt on. Damn, Tyreek was like, damn, nigga's moody as hell. Ghost takes Tyreek home, and then he goes home to Angie's house. Angie comes home and she was just like, it's over, baby. Lobos is going to give up the Jimenez cartel. Ruiz is not going to say nothing. You are protected. It's over. I said I would always help you. And he was just like, yeah, but not like this. Okay. He's just so emotional from everything that just happened tonight. She walks up to him and she hugs him. He is just like, you know, I know you sacrificed a lot for me. You know, loyalty is big, big, big to Jamie. All right, so he was like, so there's the separation paperwork that the lawyer gave him earlier when he was telling him that Ruiz was back and Angie hadn't said nothing. He now realizes that these separation papers is just what he needed, and that he hands them to Angie. And Angie's all excited, like, oh my God, this is dangerous. Like, do you really think that Tasha's gonna sign them? And he was just like, yeah, I think she's gonna sign them, but it don't matter because I love you. I was just like, now all this shit that just happened, what makes this push you further into your woman's arms? Like, your family just almost got killed. Your child almost got killed. I mean, there's got to be so much threat on the lives of your kids right now. At least that's what he should have thought at the moment. But it was just like, no, it's just whatever happens, it always pushes him and Angie even closer together. It's crazy to me. But so yeah, I guess that's supposed to be the happy ending for them. They go to bed. He still can't sleep. So, you know, stealth like, he puts on his damn dark clothes, his hoodie. And he take it on down to Tommy's house because something just don't feel right. When he gets in the house, you know, he's like, Tommy. You know, Tommy's quiet. He don't hear nothing. He walks around the corner now. He sees Tommy on the floor, kind of just like sitting there, just kind of like catatonic in the closet. Y'all used to watch Weird Science. Y'all remember that line? Anyway, Holly dead over there. Tommy just looks at him and just says, help me. Ghost helps him, as he always has all his life. They take Holly's body, I'm assuming, take it somewhere and get rid of the body, okay, and it's done. Tommy was just like, so the Koreans the other day, okay, was that you? And Ghost was just like, yeah. And he was just like, yeah, and some niggas tried to kill me today. Was that you? And Tommy was like, no, it wasn't me, but it was Holly. Okay, so that's why Holly is where she is now. But Holly was upset that Lobos was trying to kill us. Lobos wanted to kill me because I wouldn't kill you. So Ghost was just like, well, that Lobos is a whole bunch of trouble, so you know what that means, right? We got to kill Lobos together. Okay, me and you. And Tommy says, yeah, together. All right, you guys. So that is it. Yeah, Power is such a good show. And so many things just like evolving all the time. But who thought that Holly would be dead so soon? I mean, I thought that she was going to die eventually. But I swear I thought she had one more season left in her. And that she was going to die somewhere around mid-season next season. But child, we got it already. But I tell you, I don't feel good about it. Because I didn't want the girl to get choked out like that. Especially with this baby in her stomach. I wonder if Tasha's going to tell Tommy that she was pregnant. Okay, because I think that's really going to push Brumman over the edge. I mean, he is already as far over the edge as you can be. But yeah, it's just like, I was just like, maybe it's a good thing that she hadn't told nobody yet. Hopefully Tasha will keep, because I don't think Tommy's psyche, I don't think he can take it right now. But anyway, you guys, that is it. Let me get off of here. You guys make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxsars. Bye.